Hi everyone. This I'm this is VJ and welcome to Crickets in the Snow. Please share share um on YouTube and get notification on YouTube. Please share, get notified with all media, friends and family on Spotify, and also follow and share. And today we are going uh, to talk about hate, because this is going to be a very important topic, and we need to address it and see how can we address it and what can we do about it, and how do we not react to it, and sometimes it's so let's so if you have a Bible, we are going to read John 4:16. So let's turn to John 4:16, and it says, "And we have known and believed the love that God has to us. God is love, and he that dwells in love dwells in God, and God in him." John 15:12. Wait, John 5:12. Sorry about that. John 5:12. Sometimes I write it wrong, so it's John 5:12. He has the Son of life, and he that has not the Son of God has not life. Proverbs 10:12. Proverbs 10:12. Hatred stirs up strife, but love covers all sin. 1 John 4:8. He that loves not knows not God, for God is love. Mark 12:31. Mark 12:31. Oops. And the second is namely this: you shall love your neighbor as yourself. There is no other commandment greater than these. So now we're gonna now we're gonna dive in our lessons, and we're gonna look at why we have hate, and the reason I think why we have hate. I think hate. What is hate? Hate is like of anger and fear, like you're losing something, like you won't survive, and so it's like so. There's all kinds of hate, or like racism, prejudice, hatred against Jewish people, hatred against disability people like myself. Some people don't like disabilities. Uh, hatred or all kinds of hatred, and if you didn't notice, but it built up for years and years. I mean, centuries and years. And then 2020, it just blew up in our faces. You probably, maybe you might have saw in the news. Police officers doing stuff they shouldn't be doing, right? All in the name of hate and their hatred and their anger, in which that they should have put it away, right? Or hatred between the hate groups and what groups they don't like, and then the new groups came out. So, um, if you notice that, and so in 2021 we had they were going to make a revolution kind of thing, and I guess they're still thinking about just getting rid of the middle class people, and white people, get rid of them and get rid of other people that doesn't like them, that they think does not belong in this country. Well, that's the fear and hatred is driving all this stuff, and then they think that then people. That's why I say that you know that maybe that maybe they think that this country, United States of America, is for them and not for us. See, that's what's driving is the anger and the fear. And so it makes you afraid, makes you uncomfortable, makes you want to run or flee, like flee to the hills, flee to the mountains, flee somewhere else that might be better for you. But sometimes we don't want to face it. But the thing is, what should we do about it while we're here? I mean, we're Christians. Should we have hate? What does God say? Now, God says in His Word, if you don't have love, and love comes from God, and God is love because He made us out of love. Everything you see, animals, us, plants, He made us out of love. So, what we should do is, so what we need to do as Christians is we need to watch ourselves if we have hate. Don't go build a town and not prepared, and like that first town, right? If you ever heard about that first town, long time ago. Yeah, they didn't do it too well. They weren't ready. They weren't prepared. They thought they were prepared. We're hiding away. But see, if you do that and you think you're hiding from all the hatred in the world, all the junk in the world, you may as well have your cup and your cake and tea too, right? Because all the hatred will come to you, to your door, and what are you gonna do? Go hate somebody? Go beat up somebody because of your fear and hatred and say, oh my, I didn't know. No. The second one, no, they were prepared. They knew. They knew about the first one. They said, well, we came from that world too, but we need to be prepared. And so they prepared themselves. They knew that could happen. Hey, we're human. We're supposed to know and to prepare and to say, okay, what are we going to do? Okay, so Christians Christians need to pray and and have God to help us to love more each each day, and that's what I do each day. Sure, I'm afraid. I don't like hatred. I wish hatred go away, but someday when Jesus comes, we won't have hatred. We won't have war. We won't have thieves. We won't have pain. We won't have hunger. We won't have suffering, because that's like hell on earth to us, to human beings and to animals. When we suffer like that, and hatred does make us suffer and afraid. So what we need to do is also look at ourselves, pray every day that God will help us to, if we have hatred, that we would give it to Him, give it to God, and watch ourselves. Don't let it go, because it'll destroy your community, your livelihood, and your community, and everything that you ever knew. Okay, so it's like you don't want that, and also what we need to do as Christians is not react to this stuff. We don't need to react to this stuff. What we need to do is just pray to God and learn to love each day, and have God help us to do that. And if we are afraid and we fear and we're not going to survive, we also need to pray about that too. Okay. And God's love, and we shouldn't hate the Jewish people, because our ancestors did that. I mean, long time ago. The old world, what we call Europe, or whatever, they hated the Jews just because something happened. Oh, that's not the Jewish fault. That's like, hey, we're poking in God's eyes when we kill Jewish people or hurt them, or even think ill of them. So we need to pray for them too, as well as our Christian brothers and sisters all over the world, and for ourselves and our family, and keep our love warm, because God and Jesus is coming back very soon. So look up, the signs are showing. Hope you guys saw the blood moon. That could be an omen. I think it is. And know that Jesus is soon coming, and to be prepared. And remember, God loves you. I love you. And put Jesus in your life. Get right with God. Get baptized, healed, saved, delivered, and I'll be happy to do it on a live video. And I'll see you guys next time. And VJ is out to lunch. And oh yeah, and be sure to put a comment on our videos. Share it with others, tell others, and everywhere, because I want people to know this stuff. And VJ is out to lunch. Bye.